lifestyle habits. From there, it was just a natural process. I knew Kelvin very well, which is the most important part. I knew what his lifestyle was like, so I was able to troubleshoot and make subtle changes as we went through his training camp.
And does his build and his age made it easier to get a nice, easy drop into that?
Yes, because he's so young and so very coachable, it's easy to do anything with a guy like Kelvin. He's such a genetic freak, in the best sense of the word. So it's anything that I've asked Kelvin, he was able to do, and now he looks amazing. Today he woke up at 184 pounds, which is the lightest he's ever been. The lightest, even when he was weighing in fighting at middleweight. So now you look at the energy he has right now, he's perfect.
Exactly. Now the results, he's looking very muscular, he's got good energy, he's not looking drained. How was the process in the last few weeks to get to 170 tomorrow?
Easy. It's what I do. So it'd be very easy for me to go through the process. It's Kelvin's first time making 170, and he's shocked at how great he feels right now. 184 pounds this morning, he has more energy than he's ever had. He's faster, he's stronger. He's going to show that when he fights on Wednesday.
He's talking a lot about the main focus was to keep his strength, keep him powerful. So, what was the key? What were the keys to keep the strength in Kelvin?
The key for us as a team was to make sure Kelvin stayed Kelvin. So for the coaches, myself and Scott Prohaska, Coach Jamie Huey, Mark Munoz down there at Reagan, and the guys over at Yuma, that was to make sure we kept Kelvin exactly who he was, because he's undefeated. He's extremely successful. So we wanted to add our own skill set to make him just a little bit better. I think we were successful with that.
Is he one of your better work?
Absolutely. I'm very, very proud of Kelvin. Kelvin is a future UFC world champion. Whether it's 170 pounds, maybe 155 2 years from now. We'll see. As long as he stays on the diet and does what I'm asking him, we're going to see his body keep on changing. And that's very exciting.
So you see him getting a lower division?
I think he could win the world title at 170. I also think he could win at 185. You saw what he did on the Ultimate Fighter. I think truly 2 years from now he could be 155 pounds. Massive.
Do you think it's more mentality, diet, or those three components?
It's mentality. So everything is in mind. And for me, I put diet first. So, as humans, part of our species, three essentials to live. That is air, water, and food. With that, once we have that in place, then the skill set, the training, that's all very easy. But everything is based upon the diet and the lifestyle. You're eating poorly, you're living poorly, where you're not going to exercise well. Certainly not well enough to compete in the UFC.
What is the best drink that fighters need to consume?
Purified water. Water has sustained all of life on this planet since the dawn of time, and I'm not about to change that.
And what are the three top food items that has the higher compounds that you think that the fighter needs to consume as well?
That to consume as well, we do use lean proteins, we use plant-based sources also, foods like quinoa, avocado, salmon. Those are some of my favorites. Lots and lots of green vegetables, seeds, chia seeds and hemp seeds, nuts, cashews, almonds, things like that. So I only believe in real food, earth pro nutrients.
How do you work with the people who has problems of allergic to particular ingredients?
We find options.
Working around it?
I work with athletes and students, clients on every continent, on the planet. So it's very easy for me, based upon experience, to find good food options that we can change, because we all have allergies in certain ways. So we can make those changes very easily.
How many guys under? Oh, go ahead.
Sorry.
How many?
Go ahead. Sorry.
How many guys under contract right now to UFC are on the Dolce diet?
It's funny. There's quite a few. There's a lot of guys actually that are following my programs that just do my books. So guys come up to me in the line at weigh-ins and they thank me. Over in St. Preux, who just fought on the last division card, came up, shook my head, thanked me for my book 3 Weeks to Shred It that he used to get ready for the fight. He said it was the easiest weight cut he ever had. Energy all week long, looked great in the fight.
Yeah, I got a knockout from the guard too. So
yeah, so and that makes me so happy and so proud. But right now, personally, I can only work with about 6 to 8 athletes and do my job to them to the best of my ability. Any more than that, I'm spreading myself too thin. That's why I'm happy to have books or with UFC Fit out there. Happy to have products like that there to help me.
What do you think the perfect timing that you need to start working with a fighter before his actual fight, or is it goes in individual pieces?
The day they're born is my goal. I like to say the weight cut starts 52 weeks before the fight. So we should be doing this all year round. It's a lifestyle. The athletes, guys like Nick Lentz, guys like Vitor Belfort, that follow my program year round, where the guy can have the easiest weight cuts and the greatest success.
Do you have any criteria how the fighter can start working with you? Or like, what are you coming from?
I only work with athletes I would invite into my own home and share a meal with my family. So that's the criteria that I use.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thanks, Mike.
Thanks, Mike.
Up here.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you guys. Appreciate it.